Top 7 Best Studio Monitors in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 1. KRK Rokit R7 G4. If you've ever stepped foot inside the studio domain of an electronic music producer, the chances are you're familiar with the famous yellow speaker cones of KRK. The Rokit series, now in its 4th generation, is the Gibson-owned brand's affordable near-field range and has a selection of neat features which make it worthy of note. For starters, the G4 range is among the first monitor series at this price bracket to include a graphic EQ function on the speaker itself. Inbuilt digital signal processing, DSP offers a suite of tools, including a room analyzer, to ensure the speaker's output compensates the space you're mixing in for any dead zones or sonic blind spots you may be unwittingly harboring. Some of the best studio monitors for smaller studios and ideal for anything bass-heavy. Number 2. Focal Shape 65. Available in 40, 50, and 65 flavors, the latter of which we're reviewing here. The shapes from Focal now sit between their budget-friendly Alpha series and the Solid 6B, another 6.5 two-way monitor in terms of price. Aesthetically, the shapes are an interesting departure from Focal's other designs. The main speaker cabinet is black painted MDF with a luxurious walnut veneer, appearing less studio spaceship and more high connoisseur. In fact, they look just as at home in a domestic cinema setup as in a production environment. Interestingly, the shapes are non-ported, with dual 6.5 passive radiators, one on each side of the monitor. Stereo imaging is second to none. It is so easy to position mix elements around the stereo field. The tweeter's low directivity allows for a flexible listening position. The accurate stereo image was consistent whenever we reached out for synths and gear at various off-axis positions around our room. The 65's performance was better than some directional monitors we've used. All in all, the Shape 65's might even be the best sounding and effective monitor speakers in this price range. They offer superb value. Okay, that sub-bass response won't take the air out your lungs, but for smaller, less treated home studio setups, this could be all important. Number 3. Genelec 8010A. At the smallest end of the Genelec 8000 bi-amplified monitor series is the 8010A. Though relatively light, 1.5 inch each, the 8010 has are solid thanks to the die-cast aluminum enclosure with metal driver grills to prevent damage in transit. Portability is key, with power and input sockets neatly tucked in at the rear. They come with tiltable isopod rubber stands attached, simultaneously taking care of axis, angle, and transmission reduction. They feature standard 8000 series mounting sockets for a variety of options, from truss hanging to floor stands. These are rear-ported, bass reflex enclosures, and just beneath the port is a recess, housing 5 dip switches. 3 control the low-frequency response, 2B and 4B bass tilts which combine for 6B, and desktop control which dips forward B at 200 Hz. With a monitor of this size, we would expect a harshness in the highs and upper mids that is not in evidence here at all, and we have been happily working away without any ear fatigue. The mid-frequencies are well balanced and accurate, making mixing and tonal decisions quick and easy. This also helps with depth perception, by which we mean the ability to pick out reverb tails, natural decays, and relatively quiet sources behind dominant mix components. Number 4. Kali Audio in-A. Kali Audio's in-range is its third driver placed coaxially around the 1-inch tweeter rather than in between the woofer and tweeter to help deliver a detailed soundstage. They also boast a front-firing port tube, designed to cut down port chuffing while maintaining a tight low-end response. Kali says they are designed to be as easy to use as possible, so, for example, you get diagrams showing you various speaker setups and their corresponding DIP switch settings, and setting them up is a breeze. These are big monitors, so pack a punch, like a wall of sound enveloping you. But after that initial impact, it's the detail that shines through with layers of bass, for example, being distinguished where necessary rather than mudded up. That coaxial design helps deliver a wide sweet spot and fantastic breadth, best suited to a bigger space, and their girth, power, and physical size will be too much for many small studios. For anyone else with a space less limited than their funds, we can think of no better speakers for this kind of money. Number 5. HEDD Audio Type 20. As a newcomer to the studio monitor marketplace, the Berlin-based had audio set up by ex-Atom Audio MD Klaus Heinz and his son Dr. Frederick Knopp is quickly gathering a buzz. The Type 20s have a sleek, futuristic, somewhat dinky look, but their cute size is in no way indicative of their sound. With a frequency response of 32 Hz to 50 Hz, their front-ported 3-way design, 7.2 woofer, 4 mid-range driver, and 1 air motion transformer tweeter kicks out a scrumptious full-range presentation that completely blew us away. The best studio monitors out there right now. The Type 20s have a sleek, futuristic, somewhat dinky look, but their cute size is in no way indicative of their sound. With a frequency response of 32 Hz to 50 Hz, their front-ported 3-way design, 7.2 woofer, 4 mid-range driver, and 1 air motion transformer tweeter kicks out a scrumptious full-range presentation that completely blew us away. The first thing that hit us was their low-frequency response, presenting not only bass weight, but also detail down there that we've only heard from the likes of sealed cabinet designs from Barefoot and at Sea. However, it's not all about the bass, and the Type 20s are honest throughout the entire frequency spectrum. Brilliant production sound, as brilliant as they should, but flaws also became obvious. Number 6. IK Multimedia iLoud MTM. IK latest addition to its growing monitor range. The iLoud MTM are crammed with tech that belies their relatively low price point. The MTM bit refers to the Dippolito configuration, which in this case places a 1 tweeter in between two 3.5 mid-range woofers, with a bass reflex port around the back. Everything is DSP controlled, and they can be calibrated to suit your room courtesy of IK proprietary ARC calibration system, which is built right into the speakers, and the measurement mic comes bundled as part of the package. The MTM are clinical and brutally honest and take imaging to a level that we'd expect to hear from monitors costing 3 times as much. Subtle mid/high details that previously went unnoticed become perfectly audible, making corrective targeting of individual elements within the mix almost supernaturally easy. Low-end solidity and control are remarkable for a speaker of this size, too, and they never really seem to get fatiguing. For those with limited desk space or seeking a surgical secondary pair to their main fun monitors, the iLoud MTM really is a truly incredible solution. Number 7. Yamaha HS5. The famous story about the old Yamaha handstand studio monitors was that they were chosen not because they sounded great, but because they didn't. The theory being that if you could mix a track to sound good on them, you could be confident it would sound good anywhere. Of course, times have changed and even modern entry-level monitors will do a job, but the appeal of owning a piece of genuine studio history is strong. The Yamaha HS5 series are reference speakers which are built solely with mixing and monitoring in mind. There's no Bluetooth or graphic EQ, and room correction is basic at best. For sheer accuracy, however, they're hard to beat at this price range. Get your mix right on these and it'll sound fantastic anywhere. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best studio monitors in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.